Assalamu alaikum, my dear student. Welcome to today's class. I hope everyone is doing well. We are here to do a biology class. Before starting the class, I want to introduce myself. I'm Afna Rahman, a senior teacher of Mali Study School and College from Sector 4 branch. In today's class, we are going to learn some topic from Chapter 8, which is Excretory System. We are going to learn the role of kidney in osmoregulation, then what is kidney stone, what is kidney failure, then what is dialysis and what are the procedure of dialysis, kidney transplant, and the measure to keep our urinary tract healthy and fit. So let's start our class. So the role of kidney in osmoregulation. Before going for the details information, we have to know what osmoregulation actually is. Osmoregulation is the active regulation of osmotic pressure of an organism's body fluid to maintain the organism's water content. If we take human body as an example, we drink a lot of water, a lot of fluid in our life. So the osmoregulation is the way of the process by which that water or that fluid is actually maintained inside our body by either excretion or by other ways. So osmoregulation actually maintains the fluid balance of any specific organism. This involves osmoregulation also involves the excretion of different type of metabolic nitrogen waste and other substance which is toxic for our body. So we know for all type of physiological function we need sufficient amount of water, and most of the water that we drink is removed by the help of kidney as urine. As we know, the function of kidney is to maintain the balance of water. So kidney, or the main structural unit of kidney, which is nephron, plays a very important role in osmoregulation by regulating the amount of water and also by reabsorbing the water from glomerular filtrate kidney tubules. Therefore, a large proportion of water is reabsorbed from the waste fluid in the kidney to prevent too much water being excreted. Okay, so osmoregulation is a very important process. It is very important to correctly occur this process, so that if there is any type of error occurs in osmoregulation, the body will face or the body will show different type of symptoms. Like the whole body, including the eyes and face, may swell up. It can create high blood pressure. So it is very important to maintain the osmoregulation process very properly. So now if we talk about kidney disease, so normal activities of kidney can be hampered due to different type of disease. If any type of kidney disease or any abnormalities occur in kidney, they will show different type of symptoms, like the whole body may swell up. It will swell up due to water loss, because water will be unable to remove from the body or excreted from the body. Then loss of albumin with urine with patches of blood, and then burning sensation during urination, and urination may be reduced or stopped. So now we are going to talk one most common kidney disease, which is kidney stone. Kidneys remove waste and different type of fluid from our body as urine. So sometimes when we have too much of waste and inside our body, and we have not enough fluid to remove those waste, this waste can build up inside our body. It will stick together in our kidney. This stick of or pile of waste can make stone-like shape or stone-like formation. Those stones are called kidney stone. Anyone can get a kidney stone, but men get kidney stone more often than women do. So the common causes of kidney stone are overweight or obesity and infection in kidney. If anyone had a kidney stone before, or if anyone have family history of kidney stone, and the most common cause, the intake of insufficient amount of water. So if anyone have a very small kidney stone that can move easily through their urinary tract, it will not show any type of symptoms. That patient or that person can easily live their life perfectly. But if the size of the kidney stone get larger and it can be moved downward into the ureter, it can obstruct the urination pathway, and it will show different type of symptoms or pains, like dull and steady pain in the lower back, pain while urinating, then blood in your urine, and then fever with shaking, nausea and vomiting. So what are the treatments for kidney stone? So the treatment of kidney stone will totally depend on the size of the stone and what the stone is actually made of, whether it is causing pain or not, and whether it is blocking the urinary tract or it is easily moving around. So depending on these factors, the treatment will totally vary. So primarily, if the kidney stone is small, it can be removed by taking sufficient amount of water. But if the kidney stone is larger in size, it needs to be removed by different ways. Like there are different modern methods which is used, like arthroscopic, ultrasonic lithotripsy, and surgical operation. Now we are going to talk about kidney failure. Healthy kidney keeps our body in balance. They remove different waste product and extra water from our body, which eventually helps to make red blood cell and helps to control the blood pressure. So when the kidney failure occurs, it means kidney are damaged. They are unable to do their job. They cannot do the job they are supposed to do. So kidney failure does not happen overnight. It is the end result of a gradual loss of kidney function. So it will eventually happen when kidney will damage from a physical injury or disease like nephritis, which means inflammation of kidney, or like other diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, stone, or other disorder. Even side effects of some medicine can cause kidney failure, which is very harmful. What are the symptoms of kidney failure? If any person have kidney failure, they will show several symptoms like difficulty in urination, increased level of creatinine in urine, swelling up of your feet and ankles, poor appetite and weight loss, weakness, or we can say tiredness, anemia, which means a low blood count, trouble in sleeping, and nausea. So what are the treatments if anyone have a kidney failure? There are two possible way of the treatment, like dialysis and kidney transplant. So dialysis is the primary way by which they can actually perform the kidney function artificially, and kidney transplant is the final way to treat the kidney failure when there is no other alternative. So dialysis machine is used to remove harmful waste product and extra fluid from the patient body, and a kidney transplant is an operation that places the healthy kidney in patient body in case of the older one. Okay, now we are going to learn about dialysis. Dialysis is a scientific process by which blood can be filtered and purified. When our kidney are badly damaged, dialysis is done, and dialysis is actually done by using a machine called dialysis machine. If you look at properly in this slide, we have given a picture. This is a picture of dialysis machine by which we can remove the waste product from our body artificially. About the procedure of dialysis, during the dialysis procedure or process, at the end, one end of dialysis tube will be led to the artery of patient wrist, and another end of the dialysis tube will be led to the vein of the same wrist. Okay, so blood from the artery passes into the dialysis tube, and the wall of dialysis tube is partially semi-permeable. So urea and uric acid and other harmful substance which is present inside our body fluid will be removed. Then the purified blood enter into the patient body with the help of vein. So the dialysis tube is mainly submerged in a liquid which is kind of similar with our blood plasma. So like this, the harmful nitrogenous waste is excreted out from the body with the help of dialysis machine. So dialysis is a kind of expensive process, and it is also a very time-consuming process which might not help all the kidney failure patients. That's why we have to find the alternative. Okay, so this is the dialysis procedure. We have tried to show it within a diagram. If you look at very carefully, so you can see the blood is coming out with the help of the artery, and it is submerged in the dialysis fluid, and again it is coming back to the purified blood is again coming back to the patient body with the help of vein. And in this corner we can see the urea and other waste material are removed from the body. So the other alternative is dialysis does not work is kidney transplant. A kidney transplant is a surgical procedure to place a healthy kidney of a healthy person when the kidney becomes damaged and no longer able to function properly. So before transplantation of kidney, it is very much important to match the tissue. Kidney transplantation can be done either from a living person or from a dead body or deceased or a donor. Deceased donor means a person which is brain dead but his or her organ is kept alive artificially for purpose of donating. So the living donor can be close relative like patient's father, mother, siblings, uncle, because close relatives have a higher chance of matching tissue with the patient. Except for some relatives, any person can give the kidney to the patient if they match the tissue with the patient and that person's kidney is healthy enough. Because one healthy kidney is enough for a person to live. So leading an unhealthy life and drinking insufficient water can lead a person towards different type of urinary tract disease. To avoid this type of disease, many people drink saline water even without diarrhea, just because they don't feel tired or sometimes without any reason. So we have to know that this is very wrong. It can cause danger to that patient, especially if elderly person take saline without any reason. It can cause a very harmful effect on their body. So without proper prescription, we should not intake any type of medication, not even saline. So this is the basic healthcare idea that everyone should know. So now the last topic, how we can keep our urinary tract healthy and fit. So to keep our urinary tract healthy and fit, we need to keep certain things in mind, like we have to drink sufficient amount of water, then we need to control our blood pressure and other diseases like diabetics. Then we need to be careful about the tonsil and scabies in case of children. If they have any type of this type of disease, they need to cure it very urgently by coming in consult with different physician. Then immediate treatment should be given if diarrhea and blood loss occur in case of any patient, kidney patient mainly. And then avoid smoking, avoid excess intake of pain relieving medicine, which is painkiller. It can ultimately damage your kidney, and try to lead a healthy and happy life. So their homework will be explain the role of kidney in osmoregulation and what is kidney stone. What are the causes, symptoms and treatment of kidney stone. Okay, so thank you everyone for listening to me. I hope every topic that I told in this class is clear to you. If you have any confusion regarding this topic, I would suggest to consult with your subject teachers. Maybe he or she will make you more understand about these topics. Okay.